Shady Grove, my little girl, oh Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my pretty little girl, you darn, you run me crazy. I went to see my Shady Grove, she was standing in the door. Shoes and stockings in her hand and her bare feet on the floor. Shady Grove, my little girl, oh Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my pretty little girl, you darn, you run me crazy. I went to leave my Shady Grove, she wrung her hands and cried, said I was the biggest fool that ever lived or died. Shady Grove, my little girl, oh Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my pretty little girl, you darn, you run me crazy. I wish I was with Shady Grove, sitting in a big armchair, one arm round my whiskey barrel and the other round my beer. Shady Grove, my little girl, oh Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my pretty little girl, darn, you run me crazy. Now I'm going back to Shady Grove, she's pretty as a daisy. Going right back home to stay there with my wife and baby. There I'd be a happy man and I'd never lose no sleep. I'd have my darling by my side and my baby by my feet. Shady Grove, my little girl, Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my pretty little girl, you darn, you run me crazy.
Hi, my name is Evo Bluestein. We're going to learn a basic approach to Appalachian style autoharp. There are as many ways of playing the autoharp as there are people to play it, but I'm going to show you my style, which is playing it in the upright style. But first, let's look at how the autoharp was originally intended to be played and what makes it work. Invented in the late 1800s by a German immigrant in Philadelphia named Charles Zimmermann, the autoharp was meant to be played flat on the lap below the chord assembly like this. Since I play above the chord assembly in the upright position, I've moved my whole chord assembly down to the bottom of the autoharp, so I don't even have much room to strum down here. Appalachian settlers, who were fiddlers and banjo players and stuff like that, they got a hold of the autoharp and started playing songs, playing rhythm, and playing melody on fiddle tunes and stuff like that. So some of them played it flat and some of them hold it upright in the style I'm going to show you. But before I show you that, I want to show you just how it works. You see the chord bars, each chord bar has a arrangement of felt pads underneath, and when you press a button it dampens out all the chords, all the strings that aren't in that chord designated. So each chord bar has a different arrangement of felt pads. I'm playing a 12 bar harp. Normally they come in 12, 15, or 21. I use a 12 bar harp because it gives me three keys to choose from, three major keys to choose from for singing and playing. And also, since I moved my chord assembly down to the bottom of the harp, it gives me a little extra room before this first tuning pin. When I play melody and strum way up high, it allows me to do that. Whereas on a 15 bar or a 21 bar harp, it's harder to reach those high strings. If that's what kind of harp you have, though, that's fine. We're going to work with whatever kind of harp you have. Now let's talk about the finger picks. If you're right-handed, you should have a thumb pick on your thumb, on your right thumb, like this, and the flat part is on the bottom of your thumb there, with the pointed part sticking out like this. I use a plastic thumb pick. They come in small, medium, and large, and get one that fits good and snug on your thumb. And for finger picks, I use two, and I use metal ones. I like them because they are adjustable. You can make them tighter or looser and make them also fit snug on your finger, and they protrude under your finger, not over the nail. They go under your finger like this. Now we're going to learn the first, we're going to start our first strum here. To get the idea of the Autoharp, reach your left arm around so that your middle finger of your left hand plays a G major button, which is the last button on the bottom of the chord assembly. And pressing that G major button with your middle finger, take your right thumb and start at the bass strings and end up in the treble strings. Just see how much pressure it takes to get a good sound like this. Do it a couple times. Now, pressing that same G major button, take your pointer finger, start at the treble end, these high strings way up here, and come back towards the bass strings. See what it takes to get a good sound like this. Now, if it doesn't match up with this video, you should probably have your Autoharp tuned or have someone look at your felt pads. It should sound something like that. Now we're ready to learn our first strum, because that's the direction we're going to be using those fingers. Basically, the thumb going in this direction and the forefinger coming in this direction. The first strum is called pinch brush strum. It's just a pinch in the low end, anywhere in the low end, because you can pinch a bunch of strings and only the harmonious ones will ring, because remember, those felt pads have dampened everything that is not in a G chord. So pressing that G chord, a pinch strum is a pinch in the low end, like this, and a strum with your thumb in the high strings, like this. Once again, that's a pinch in the low end. Got a pinch with your thumb and your forefinger, anywhere towards the bass strings. And a strum with your thumb in the high strings, like this. When you speed that up a little bit, you should get an even rhythm that you can count out in beats of 4, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch, strum, pinch, strum, pinch, strum, pinch, strum. Just do that a while till that rhythm starts to get ingrained in your mind. Now let's learn the other chords for the key of G major. Now we have the middle finger on the G major already. When we're playing in the key of G, I want you to use your pointer finger on the C major, which is the second button in the front row, right above the G major, and your ring finger behind and in between on the D7. So that's in the back row, in between the G and C. So once again, that's middle on the G, pointer on the C, and ring on the D7. This is the fingering for G major, and I want you to keep your fingers hovering over those buttons so that when I call out chord change, you won't have to go looking for where your fingers are. They should already be touching those buttons. And you memorize, okay, my middle is on the G, my pointer is on the C, my ring is on the D7, and that's G major position. Now Skip to My Lou has 2 chords only, so you're lucky this time. You only have to use a G and a D7. And we'll start off getting our rhythm going, the pinch strum. I lost my partner, what'll I do? D7. Lost my partner, what'll I do? G. Lost my partner, what'll I do? D7. Skip to my Lou, my G. Darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou, D7. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou, G. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou, D7. Skip to my Lou, G. Darling. Now this is an easy song that we all know, so let's figure out how this chord change goes right now by ear. The first line is on a G. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Second line is D7. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Third line is G. Lost my partner, what'll I do? The last line is D7. Skip to my Lou, my. And then back to G on darling. G, D7, G, D7, and back to G on darling. Let's try it again. This time, I'm not going to call out the chord change. I want you to use your ear. I lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. If the autoharp is still uncomfortable for you, you just have to figure out how to angle it so that it can be more comfortable and you can get your left hand around it. If you have shorter arms, you might have to pull the harp in towards the center of your body a little bit or angle it so that you can get your arm around it more, and you just get used to the feel of it. Before we learn more technique, I want to show you how to transpose to different keys in case the key of G is not well suited for your voice on a particular song. First, we're going to try the key of C. I lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Now let's learn the fingering for the key of F major. In the key of F, use your middle finger on the F major, your pointer finger on the C7, and your thumb on the B flat, so you have the same kind of fingering as you had in the key of C, only you've moved down the row. It's just like playing in the key of C, only it's coming out in the key of F now. Middle finger on the F, pointer on the C7, and thumb on the B flat. For Skip to My Lou, we use the F and the C7. Let's try it a little bit. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Now I'm going to give you a chance to practice playing at a faster tempo. I'm going back to the key of G because that's a good range for my voice in this song. So we're using the pinch brush style of strumming, which is a pinch in the bass and a strum with your thumb in the high end. We're going to play in G position with your middle finger on the G and your ring on the D7 for a 12 bar or a 15 bar harp, and we'll do Skip to My Lou at a fast tempo. I lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Can't get a red bird, a blue bird'll do. Can't get a red bird, a blue bird'll do. Can't get a red bird, a blue bird'll do. Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Gone again, what'll I do? Gone again, what'll I do? Gone again, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. I've shown you 3 different keys you can play in the fingerings for those different keys. You should remember those fingerings and transpose to those keys when you want to fit the song to suit your vocal range. The fingerings I've shown you are for a 12 or 15 bar harp. If you have a 21 bar harp, you use the fingering for the key of C with your middle finger on the tonic, your pointer finger on the 5 chord, and your thumb on the 4 chord. And if you need to change keys, you just move right on down the line. That's an advantage of a 21 bar auto harp. Now let's learn a song in this same rhythm style of playing that uses all 3 chords. Now I'll do This Land Is Your Land in the key of G, in the pinch brush rhythm style, and just listen to it this time, and then I'll show you how to do it. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land This Land Is Your Land uses the full G position, middle finger on the G, pointer on the C, and ring on the D7 for you 12 and 15 bar auto harpers. Now the thing to remember about this song is that the first word starts on a pickup note, and it's on the upbeat, which means it's on a strum, not on the pinch, as in Skip to My Lou. So let's start the song off with the pinch brush rhythm like this. I'll call out the chord changes. We start off on a G. This land is C, your land. This land is G, my land. From D7, California to the New York G Island. From the Redwood Sea Forest to the Gulf Stream G waters. D7. This land was made for you and G, me. As I was walking that ribbon of G highway, I saw a D7 above me, that endless G skyway. I saw B, C chord, low me, that golden G valley. D7, this land was made for you and G, me. Now we've learned This Land Is Your Land in the pinch brush style, and I want you to memorize that chord progression and try and increase the tempo to the speed that we started off with. Now we're going to move on to another rhythm style for the right hand strumming, and it's called full rhythm strumming style. I'll show you how the full rhythm strum sounds in the last song we learned. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This is the full rhythm strumming style in 4/4 time, just as pinch strum that we've been doing is in 4/4 time, can be counted in equal beats of 4. We can play on a G chord with our left hand, pinch strum, and I want you to leave out the forefinger of the pinch. That leaves us with bass, strum, bass, strum, bass, strum, bass, strum. Now we've freed up our forefinger to fill in between those beats. When we do it, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to have and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like this. And bass and strum, and bass and strum. Remember, the ands are forefinger and they're always going up like that. And the thumb is doing bass, strum, and bass and strum, and bass and strum, and bass and strum, and bass and strum, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Bass and strum, and bass and strum. Now I want you to practice this till the rhythm is ingrained in your mind, and you can do it at a faster tempo, about like this. Notice how loose my wrist is. There's very little finger or thumb movement. It's all a complete movement of the hand because my wrist is very loose. Bass and strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Another thing to point out is that there's an emphasis on the 2 and 4 count, like this. 1 and 2. 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That gives us a very interesting rhythmic accent. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Skip to my loo in this rhythm. I lost my partner, what'll I do? D7. Lost my partner, what'll I do? G. Lost my partner, what'll I do? D7. Skip to my loo, back to G. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. I'll get another one as pretty as you. Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Flies in a sugar bowl, shoo, fly, shoo. Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, fly, shoo. Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, fly, shoo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Mice in the bread tray, how they chew. Mice in the bread tray, how they chew. Mice in the bread tray, how they chew. Skip to my loo, my darling. Now you should really feel this rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to learn the full rhythm strum on a song that uses 3 chords, one that we've already done together, This Land Is Your Land, in the key of G. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island,
From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
Now that we've learned how to play full rhythm strum and pinch brush strum in a couple of songs, I want you to practice both rhythm styles on as many songs as you can find, whether they're from your own repertoire that you know, or from books, or wherever you can find them. Practice these rhythm styles on as many songs as you can. Before we learn how to play melody on the Autoharp, I want to show you how to play in waltz time or 3/4 time. 3/4 time or waltz time is counted out in equal beats of 3. So we'll go back to the first style, pinch strum, to learn first. Only this time it's pinch strum strum. 1, 2, 3, pinch strum strum. I'm playing a G chord. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinch strum strum. Remember to strum with your thumb. Down in the valley, valley D7 low, hang your head over, hear the wind G, hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Now for songs in 3/4 time, you use that pinch strum strum style, and that becomes full rhythm strum in the same way that pinch strum becomes full rhythm style in 4/4 time. If we leave out the forefinger of the pinch, which is on the 1 count, we end up with bass, strum, strum instead of pinch, strum, strum. Bass, strum, strum, bass, strum, strum, bass, strum, strum. Now, we can fill in between those beats with the forefinger like this. And bass, and strum, and strum, and bass, and strum, and strum, and bass, and strum, and strum. Let's try to get a little faster tempo. Bass and strum, and strum, bass and strum, and strum. Down in the valley, valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew, angels in heaven know I love you, know I love you, dear, know I love you. Angels in heaven know I love you. Now you have two ways of playing for waltz time: pinch strum strum or full rhythm. We've learned how to play pinch strum style and full rhythm style for a few songs in 4/4 time and in 3/4 time. Let's go back to 4/4 time for a minute and learn how to vary the strums from from one style to the other at will, and it's a way of adding some variety to your playing, even though we don't play melody just yet. Here's how it sounds. I lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. One old boot and a run-down shoe. One old boot and a run-down shoe. One old boot and a run-down shoe. Skip to my loo, my darling. Now it doesn't matter where you change from pinch strum to full rhythm in the song. I want you to be loose about it and be able to do it at will. And in order to help you do this, I have a little exercise I want to show you right now to help you go from one style to the other and back again without losing beat. And even though ultimately we're going to do it whenever we want, right now, to do it together, we'll do it every 8 counts, or 2 times 4 counts. We'll start with pinch strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So what's happening is that after the last strum with our thumb, we put a quick and in with our forefinger, and then we're out of pinch strum and into full rhythm strum. And after the last beat of full rhythm strum, which is a strum beat with our thumb, we leave out the and, which frees up that forefinger to go back to a pinch in the low end. We'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and leave out the and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now this should help you learn to play with more variety in your strumming style. Now that you know how to play full rhythm style, we're going to learn how to play melody. And to do it, we're going to go back to a pinch style of playing and learn how to pinch out the melody. Here's how it sounds. When you learn to play pinch strum melody, which is what we're going to work on now, you should remember these things. You sometimes have to make more frequent chord changes with your left hand than you do while you're playing rhythm accompaniment. The other thing to remember is that you have to play consecutive pinches in a row sometimes with your right hand to get the melody notes that you need. And also, you're using your ear to find the melody notes. You have to hear whether the note you need is going to be higher, which means further up towards the high strings, or lower towards the bass strings. And in this song, Skip to My Lou, I like to pinch the melody up in the high strings, which means we sort of reverse from the pinch strum style that we were doing. I'll show you what I mean. D7, back to G, now this last line is where the extra chord changes and extra pinches in a row come. G, D7, G, strum. Once again on the last line, D7, D7, G, D7, G, strum, pinch, strum. Now, it's the forefinger of the pinch that is getting the melody note, and the bass is just doing any old harmony anywhere that it happens to hit. And at first, you may find that you're not hitting the right note, but at least if you're in the right chord, it'll be a harmonious one, and in time, you'll develop more accuracy. Let me do it one more time. Now we're going to learn how to pinch out the melody to This Land Is Your Land. There's a lot more chord changes, and I'll just demonstrate it first, and then I'll call them out. G, D7, G, C, strum, pinch, strum, pinch. C, C, D7, G, strum, pinch, strum, pinch. G, C, G, D7, strum, pinch, strum, pinch. D, G, D, G, strum, pinch, strum, pinch. G, D, G, C, strum, pinch, strum, pinch. C, C, D7, G, strum, pinch, strum, pinch, strum, pinch, strum. D7, pinch, D, G, D, 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 G, strum, pinch, encourage you again to use your ear to work on these songs and any other songs you may know or want to figure out. Try using just trial and error method those 3 chords and figure out when to change chords. Also, notice that when you're doing your consecutive pinches in a row, they always happen to be on odd numbers, either groups of 3 or 5, and then you can get back onto pinch strum on the proper beat. Next, we're going to learn how to do full rhythm melody. This is full rhythm melody in the key of G for Skip to My Lou. Now that you know where the notes are for Skip to My Lou, since we did it in pinch strum melody, we're going to go back to full rhythm style of playing, and this time, instead of our forefinger playing the melody as it played it in the pinch strum melody style, we're going to use a thumb lead, and it sounds like this. Now, to learn how to do that, I want you to play thumb only, just like this. Playing all the melody notes just as we did with the forefinger in the pinch strum melody style. This time we're doing it with thumb lead. Now all you have to do is drop those forefinger ands in between and you'll have full rhythm melody. Now let's try it with This Land Is Your Land. This time we'll do thumb lead only. just drop that forefinger in between all those beats, and you have full rhythm melody. I want you to try and use all the techniques you've learned in this tape for all the songs you're using to build your repertoire. And the funnest of all is to try and mix up all those techniques in the same song. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, pretty girl I chanced to meet, she was fair to view. Buffalo gals want to come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals want to come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon. I stopped her and I had some talk, had some talk, had some talk, but she covered up the whole sidewalk and left no room for me. Buffalo gals want to come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals want to come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon. She's the prettiest thing I've seen in my life, seen in my life, seen in my life. I wish very much she was my wife and we would part no more.